Let's talk about NBC's Hannibal. It shows the manipulations of a psychopathic serial killer named Hannibal Lecter, who at the end of the first season gets everything he wants. There's no way anyone can learn anything good from this show, right? Wrong. Hannibal's treatment of Abigail reminds me of Satan's treatment of us. He arranges a situation where Abigail must kill someone to protect herself, then convinces her that sin is unforgivable in the eyes of the law, and in doing so brings her under his control. Much later, after further manipulations, he kills her. Satan's first weapon is to convince us we're so unworthy of God that he can never forgive our sins. Like Abigail, we run away from facing the consequences of our sin, only to end up being the consequence by paying the ultimate price: eternal separation from God. Just like Abigail could have saved her life by telling the truth to the FBI, anyone can save their spiritual life by running to God and relying on His forgiveness instead of hiding from Him. Both those who choose to side with Satan and those who fall prey to his manipulations pay a deadly price. Just like the gleeful demon at the end of C.S. Lewis's Screwtape Letters devours his demonic little helpmate, Hannibal devours Abigail, mind, body, and soul. What happens to Abigail is a reflection of a life without God, destroyed by degrees, manipulated to selfish ends, and finally consumed by the originator of evil. In Will Graham, we see a good man caught between God, Jack Crawford, who wants him to put his talents to good use, and Satan, Hannibal. He constantly struggles with his sinful thoughts and failings, his ability to covet and understand evil, a battle everyone faces. Just like Satan wants to convince us that the evils of the world aren't really that bad and are ours for the taking, Hannibal is there to whisper into Will's ear to give in, to surrender. Will can't fight Hannibal alone. He's outmaneuvered, outthought, and utterly at his mercy. He needs external help to defeat such a great and terrible adversary. Will has Alana to fight for him. Who's on your side? If it's not Jesus, you're destined to wind up just like Will, exactly where Hannibal wants you. Finally, there's Dr. Murier, a woman toying with the devil but never quite giving in, curious about him, flirtatious with him, and in more danger than she can ever imagine. The only thing we know about her is that Hannibal is her reason for being a shut-in. He destroyed her by using a former patient to attack her, and she chooses to withdraw from society out of fear. This means whatever gifts and talents she has aren't being used to their full potential. Her story is unfinished, and her fate relies on whether she'll choose to overcome her fears or fall prey to another's evil plan for her life. Horrific as it may be, Hannibal serves to remind us that evil exists, uses us for its own amusement, and destroys us. Fortunately, even though Satan may get the upper hand for a while, we know that in the end, good wins.